Hello, everyone. Welcome to John Baxter Live. I got a cool show that I think you'll really get in tune with in regards to our guest here today, Melissa Wolford. Melissa is a friend and a person that we work with, and this is just amazing to have her on. And we're going to get into her bio and everything in just a minute. Let me talk about a couple announcements. So we've got an A4M, an anti-aging clinic that's being shown in Las Vegas. It's December 9th through 11th. So if you're familiar with A4M, American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, we have that event going on. We also, as an affiliate in our network partner program, thank you, our sponsor, Anti-Aging Bed. And with Anti-Aging Bed, along with people just like you out there, we do have a network, and people in the network are going on an all expenses paid vacation to Tulum. So that's happening in early December, December 4th through the 9th. And right now, what we have is Black Friday is upon us. The best prices that we offer all year right now to help liquidate a lot of the 2023 inventory. So if you're interested in health technology, check it out. Thank you, PPN Network, one of the proud to be on a network that's uncensored, so I can get you information like the talk we have today, so that you can get that information, decipher it however you decipher things, and take what's beneficial, discard and discard what is not. So we've got some cool stuff as always, and Melissa is here, and this is just an amazing day because everything is like in synergy right now. I'm in Seattle. And I'm as close as I can to be from, and I'm never a lot, I'm never out here. I've been out here a couple times, but I'm in a remote island near Canada, and Melissa's from Canada. Of course, I thought she was closer to BC, but she's further away, so I was wrong. But she has amazing energy. She's a Reiki. I call her the alchemist. Melissa is a alchemist, and we connect on so many things. The Christ consciousness, I think that might have brought us together, but she's an amazing individual, healer. You can feel her energy from miles away. So, but I can't say it as good as her, but welcome, Melissa. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thanks, John. I'm happy to be here. This is awesome. I'm doing really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it's a lot of people that are into this type of thing, energy work, and this type of frequency technology, whether it be sound, vibration, light. You are this type of healing alchemist that appears to have a little bit of everything and a really good understanding of a lot of these things that people are just starting to learn more about. You craft these amazing energy machines, and I'm just trying to help everyone at home understand that there's many sides to the coin of the healing and the alchemist that you have in front of you with Melissa. Melissa, can you go over some of your background, your story, maybe your pain to purpose?
Yeah, so I've always been into crystals and I've always been into Jesus. So all my life, that's always been a part of me. But as a mother, I had to get a real job. So I became a graphic designer in 2002 when my son was about a year old. And I started doing signs, which I had passion for. When I opened up my sign shop, it was on the coast, and back then there was no competition. But when I moved up to Prince George, it was a little bit harder, and I had a shop downtown here for 2 years that got broken into like 4 times, and I just kept throwing money into a shop that wasn't actually making any money. And after 2 years of doing it, my health was seriously declining. So I had to make the choice to leave the shop and to focus on myself. And within maybe a month of that, this star coil came into my life. So this is a big transition right here of my life from a graphic designer to a holistic healer and practitioner. So in 2019, I was looking for copper water vessels on Facebook Marketplace, and I came across this. It was in an estate sale, and the guy's brother was selling it, and his wife had a bad feeling about it, maybe because it's painted black, but they didn't want it around. So I ended up getting it for $100. So I ended up finding the creator of this maybe 2 years ago, and his name is David Sarita. He's a metaphysical genius. He's done quite a bit in his life, and he created this. And when I found him, he showed me how to activate it and what it was for. So what it is it's a giant frequency transmitter. So we can program frequencies through this amplifier, this little amplifier that David told me I needed to get. It's pretty powerful. So right now I have the 528 frequency playing through my phone. And I'm not sure if you can hear the bearings in these going, but this is active right now. So this one has a 61-foot radius. So what it's doing is healing the downtown area of Prince George. And I leave this on pretty much 24/7.
Yeah,
So I think what it's doing is uplifting all like
yeah, and I think I can hear it vaguely. Let's see if we can hear it.
the magnets. They have little bearings in them. I also have a big earth magnet. So as I put it closer to the center, I can feel it pulsing. And what's happening is the frequencies are going through the magnet and they're programming through my body, because this can actually program the frequencies through metal, crystal, and bone. So being around this will actually help you uplift and manifest things quicker, because you can program the things you want to manifest and have them come through this so that you're holding on to that vibration. Because when you want to manifest something, you have to be equal to its frequency. And this is the fastest way to do that. And since this has come into my life, I got into tuning forks, and I got into singing bowls, pretty much anything that's going to raise your vibration. So this was kind of the door.
That's a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing that amazing story. How something that you kind of manifested too, that it appeared you manifested this, and you found it at a estate sale, right? And it brought you all the way here. Now you're a metaphysical genius now. That must have a lot of power.
Oh, thank you.
For sure.
It does.
Yeah. And some people have never seen tuning.
And the shirt that you're wearing.
The shirt that I'm wearing. So maybe we should talk about this, because this is really important.
So that's how you and I are connected. Because when I got this thing activated, I started that harmonic vibrations logo. So it's the seed of life and the Merkaba infused in one. So it's your quantum frequency shirt. What we do is we tachionize each one of the shirts in front of this for 16 hours with the 524 hertz and the 432 hertz. So they're overlapping frequencies. So it's the frequency of miracle and the frequency of love. So you have both of that on you at the same time. So it protects you.
Yeah, and this shirt has become.
And then when I started making those, you found me.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. And guess what? I had a friend that when you found me, I was looking at Dave Sarita, because I followed him like, I don't know, 5 or 7, 8 years ago. And then someone said that I reminded them of David Sarita. I looked up there, and so I knew who this guy was that was creating all this technology that you have behind you. So I thought it was really cool, because I was just following an understanding of the Christ consciousness. So, following that path, I too. So it was just strange that, this shirt.
Yeah, because we're all connected.
You're all connected, and it's awesome. And this shirt had not only did it give me a lot of energy and vibration, I actually wore it on a podcast that went viral globally. So this shirt like is known all around. I've seen all types of people wearing this shirt now, and it's just I gotta pinch myself. This was it came like a lot of the stuff that we were thinking, it happened, and it continues to happen. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is really amazing. I mean, it's like a piece of me is in everybody's home down in Florida now. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tracy wears his. He talks about the energy. I wear mine. Um, my daughter wears one. It's so cute. Like we have a star board that we were using at one time. You know, there's just all these cool things that you created out of like thin air, it appears, like the alchemy, the monatomic gold, you know, all these things. Like if you could show some of the also I was gonna say is like some people have never even seen or heard a tuning fork. Some people haven't heard the bowl. Like if you can
Oh,
go down through the items that you have and show people what they are, maybe how they work.
okay, sure. So I'll start off with the 528 hertz. This is the heart chakra. So this is a love frequency. Can you hear it?
I think it's vibrating really high for the speaker, but maybe pull it back. I think we can barely hear it, but yeah.
Your body will feel it. Even if you can't hear it, the vibrations will go through. So this one is one of my tuning forks. These ones are from the Biofield Tuning Store by Eileen McCusick. She's amazing. So I recommend checking her out. I also brought my heart frequency bowl. So this one is the green chakra in your heart, and it resonates with the F tone. So
That was beautiful.
so that's that bowl.
Yeah, and explain
Thank
that,
you. I
how
also
that
have a sacred.
yeah, how those frequencies
That
resonate with the body, right? Because those frequencies that you just played, they're vibrating at a certain level, right? Forcing our cells to vibrate at a certain level, and we are getting, you know, that quantum energy and resonance. Can you explain that little process with what you see and the people that you use this on?
So we're made out of water. Our body is mostly water, right? So the water in our body resonates with the tones of the bowls. So actually, I can show you with one of my smaller bowls some somatics on how the water actually moves. Because what it does, it actually helps you with your lymphatic system. It helps you on a cellular level. It creates like a wellness in your body. So what I'm doing here is I'm pouring some water into this bowl. I'm just gonna grab a little straker for it. And then I'm gonna see if I can show you. Maybe there's not enough water in the bowl. I can go and fill it. 1 second,
That
I'll be
sounded
right back.
pretty good. Well, there you have it. There's a lot of cool stuff that's been going on with frequency, sound, vibration. You know, these are the frequency medicines of the future. You're changing harmonics, you're changing your resonance, you're increasing your ascension on this planet, and there she has it. More frequency.
See the water bubbling out of it. So this is what happens in your body with the vibrations. And when we play them, we have people lay on the floor so the sound goes above them and then through the ground. Can you see the water moving?
It's amazing. Same pattern.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I love those. That's a Tibetan copper bowl, basically.
Yeah, it's made out of 7 different metals. That one I got from Nepal. I ordered a full moon set from the Himalayas in Nepal. So they make them on a full moon and they hand band them with Himalayan salt and Himalayan water. So they're really special. They're each their own entity too, and they're all in line with the chakras.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. And so when you're
Yeah.
showcasing this technology and you're doing these events, I've seen you do events in parks and so you're offering like sound therapy. What would you call it that you are offering in parks, and what kind of influence does this have on the body and you're seeing in the people you're working on?
So we call it a sound bath. So it's because it bathes you with sound, right? And we use other instruments too, like chimes and gongs and my tuning forks too. There's 3 of us in harmonic vibrations. There's myself and my son Jacob, and then there's Amani Miller. She's a medicine woman, and we're very, very lucky to have her with us. So she helps us to guide the people into meditation, set the mood, and then Jacob and I play for about 45 minutes. We see people coming in there looking really stressed out and tired, but when they leave, they look like it's all washed away and they look uplifted and energized and ready for the week. So it's a really great modality. We offer it every Sunday. Yeah, so it's Sound Bath Sunday. We've been building momentum for, I guess we're going on our 3rd year now. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
That's so awesome. And to see that type of improvement on something that people may have not understood, I think you did a perfect example of how the liquid and the cells in our body would interact with that type of vibration. It's very healing. And I know about the heart chakra. If you could cover the importance of the heart chakra, the colors that you're using, the frequencies that you're using.
So the heart chakra is green, which is also Jesus's favorite color. So yeah, the heart chakra is the middle chakra because we have 7 chakras, which are energy centers in our body. So for anyone who's not familiar with the chakras, the first chakra is your root chakra, and that's your red chakra, and that resonates in the tone of C. The next chakra is your sacral chakra, which is orange, and that resonates in the tone of D. Then the one up from that is your solar plexus, which is yellow, and that is the tone of E. Then again, the F is the heart, which is green. And then we go up to the throat, which is blue, and that's G. And then the third eye is indigo, and that one is A. And then the crown is B, and it's a violet. So with our chakras in our body, we also have 144 chakras that go above us and 144 chakras that go below us. So as long as our feet are on the ground, we are connected to every other human or creature that is on earth. So that's how we're all connected, because our biofield surrounds us, and it actually goes through other people's biofields too, but it goes down into the earth, which is big on the Schumann resonance, right? So that's how we ground ourselves. It's pretty neat.
Thank you for the wisdom. Yeah, that's in line. That's why we're so very connected, in thought, and we're so many miles away. And this stuff is really starting to pick up and get out there as something that's just improving people's lives. It's amazing all the stuff that you've been able to do and assist people with. Hats off to you, Melissa. You like really amazing person, getting
Thank
the
you.
people like in tune. Basically, you're basically, you understand the tones, the chords, the colors, the alignment, right? And you're offering alignment services basically, right? And these different
Yeah,
frequencies.
raising your vibration.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And one of the things that I would like to cover is like, so with all this stuff going on, what does the future hold? What are you going towards now, and what are you manifesting, or what are you doing in the future with all the stuff that you've got going on?
So the plan right now is to build the ultimate wellness center. So I want to have one that has salt caves, the grotto, the hydropath, and all the modalities we can bring, and other practitioners so that they can also add their modalities too. Amani's dream is called the Medicine Wheel Cafe. And the reason it's called a cafe is because there's different modalities. So there's a menu of modalities. So together with harmonic vibrations and the Medicine Wheel Cafe, we're going to make that happen. So I don't think it's too far away. I mean, all this has come into place since 2019. All my bowls, my forks, it just all kind of appeared to me, right? These all found me. So I feel like this is my main purpose. I don't think I'm always going to be the one offering these modalities, but I am going to be getting this set up here, and hopefully we can franchise it all the way down to Florida.
Yay.
That's the
So
goal
tell
anyway.
us, so tell us about what harmonic vibrations is.
So harmonic vibrations, well, we started it with this and our bowls, right? So I kind of came up with the name, which ironically, David Sarita was using that name for this in 2015, but I only found him in 2001, 21, I think 2021. So while we were getting our name and everything going, it's just crazy how that linked up because he had already used harmonic vibrations in one of his posts as like a description. And I'd already used that before I met him. So it's like, I guess that was meant to be too. So yeah, and I'm also working on shirts for you right now, and I'm working on some shirts for David Sarita with his different logo as well. So
Awesome.
gonna have a bunch of metaphysical shirts everywhere.
Yeah, it's just been so great. Only good reviews. People love this shirt. Fashion people, whether they are or not, think it's cool. And so yeah, it's just I was gonna ask you, is there anything that you would like to bring up that you think is important for people to understand about this type of you or your technology, any type of thing that you want to share?
I think with the shirts, they make you feel good, right? Like that's what Troy Casey was saying, and he's repping the shirts too. So, and he doesn't usually wear shirts, so to get him to wear our shirts, pretty big deal, I think.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I think just having that on you will raise your vibration, and then other people's vibration that sees it, right? So it's uplifting, and it's
Yeah,
sacred geometry.
I know. I kind of nicknamed you like the alchemist a long time ago. I was just impressed with all your skills. Like, can you cover some of this monatomic gold that people may or may not know about? Like, can you cover kind of the the background, a little of the historical aspect, and then go into that you're actually making this?
Yeah, so I've been harvesting ormus for almost 2 years now. And when I got into it, I thought maybe putting like pure gold in water would change the vibration of water. It didn't, but that's okay. From that, I was actually connected to a man down in Chilliwack. His name is David Pills. And he kind of led me to what I needed to harvest the ormus, but he didn't actually tell me the method. He kind of left that to me. And I figured it out. And when I showed it to him, he was quite impressed. So I do have a sample of it here. So if you can see this, the white part down here is the actual ormus. This clear part is ormus oil. And when I shake it, it becomes another product. It looks milky, and now it's monatomic gold. So I have them separated here as well, my products. So this one's the top water, the ormus oil, which is also colloidal gold water because it's pulling out that gold, right? So this is a very salty product. This is something that you probably want to put in with like, I don't know, like making other products for like skincare or bath or something, because this is also an anti-aging product. So This is the pure ormus. So the pure ormus is all white with a little bit of the oil at the top, just to kind of keep that intention, because the intention's in the water. Some people do dry this out, but I find it's really hard to digest. So I keep it with the water, the wet method. I also have the monatomic gold. So then this is about that much ormus, and then that's the ormus oil. This is a really salty product, and a lot of people are really accustomed to this. I mean, if you're going to ingest it, I would recommend the ormus overall. It's got a kind of a milky taste. It's funny because I make this from salt, but it's got a milky taste. So I've taken the salt out of this. So this one is the pure concentrate. This is the holy manna, the bread of life. This is what the Israelites were gifted when they were walking through the desert with Moses. So I think it's pretty special. Like, this kind of came through me, it channeled through me. And like a couple of years ago, I became an ordained minister, and that's when I really started picking up more on these kind of things. So yeah, so I believe that there's a purpose here, and I just want to help bring up other people's vibrations, help them in other ways. Like, this is also an anti-parasitic, antibacterial, and antifungal. So like, it's just so much good all in one. Yeah.
So
You've tried it too. I even sent you the squirt, nasal squirt one.
yeah, I loved it. The nasal squirt, all of that, I can feel the DNA change, right? Because with the monatomic anything, something's being absorbed, and it's something valuable and very conductive in a sense. So
Yeah.
I was using monatomic gold a long time ago for spirituality, that happens to be back to Egypt in times of monatomic gold. Was you had spoken about that this has been around for a while, and to bring it back is awesome because it's a lost art. It's even how to make it, and I've tried to make it and stuff like you, and everyone has a slightly different thing, and they say that one's wrong if you don't do this, and this one's there. And some people call it like philosopher's stone, right? The monatomic gold,
Yeah.
because something alters and something changes with our molecular structure with gold, silver, and these different types of rare earth elements that our body absorb, right? We can collect heavy metals, right, all day long, but are they the good, clean, metals, or are they the metals that have toxicity, right? So
Yeah.
this is a beautiful product.
This one's clean.
Yeah, very clean. I've seen many monatomic golds, and I was super impressed as the other guy that had witnessed your work. So yeah, it's very.
Thank you.
I know you were putting a lot of time into it because the consistency was really good. A lot of times you'll see monatomic gold, and
Yeah.
it's liquidy. It's not separated clean. It looks murky. It doesn't look like the yours is like the cream of the crop when it comes to it, because you look at it, the consistency is very pure. So yeah, I was impressed because there is an art to it, but it's a found art. You can't just go online and start making it and then be happy with it. You have to engineer it to be perfect, right? And that's looks like what you did with it, very much so. So
Well, it channels through me, right? So it's like I got that intention and I put that love into it, and it came out perfect. Every time I've made it, it's come out perfect. I've seen other people's and it goes yellow, and I've had to try and educate people, and some of them don't like that. But I mean, like, if your product's not good, you need to get rid of it, right? I don't know. My products are great. Another thing about it is because we're not only water, we're also made out of salt and light, right? And salt makes us conductive. And because this is derived from the Dead Sea salt, that's actually what I harvest it from. It actually helps you connect to yourself, and it connects you to source. So it also helps bring in manifestation really fast too. So
okay,
yeah, because it makes you conductive.
let's speak on the manifestation process, right? What do you recommend someone at home to say, or even no need to let them know if it's working or not, right? If it's a reality or not, not in that sense, but how does one get to the level of being able to manifest and understand what they're manifesting in processing this? Because manifesting is not a scary word. It means basically using intention, right? But could you explain a little bit of that? Because some people don't understand what it is. Some people might saying, what would I be manifesting? Like, what is it and how does it work? And if you could cover some of that.
So when I get this to people, I always tell them to make sure when they're taking it to have a clean thought, because you don't want to be thinking about things you don't want, because then they're just going to come to you faster. You want your thoughts to be pure and something that you want, like health, love, abundance, those kind of things. You want to bring those to you. If you're thinking about things that you don't want, because thoughts become things, right? It will come quicker, especially with these, because it makes you conductive. So like I recommend when you're manifesting, what you want to do is you want to be in like a quiet environment. And the thing you want to do is you want to focus about your higher self. So like the light above yourself, because your outer chakras, you want to draw that light into you. You want to bring that light all the way down through your chakras, down to your root, and let it kind of swish down there. Give it a few minutes and then let it come right back up, and then let it go out like your biofield, and then all the way through like toroidal energy. And that helps you connect to yourself and to source. And that helps open up manifestations by allowing your biofield to flow. Oops, sorry. I dropped my holy water. This is another product that I'll be sending you too. So I came up with holy water from the top oil, because I got so much of this. So I've infused this with the jasmine resin, and I've created holy water. So it's a monatomic spray, and it smells really nice. It's a light jasmine smell. I think I sent you some of the amber one as well before. So this is kind of like a follow-up to that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, this has just been a awesome show today, and honored to have you on here, and looking forward to getting you on again, Melissa. So
Well, I'm gonna come and see you in February. We'll be spending my birthday in February.
Yay!
Florida.
For sure, this is going to be amazing to see you, and basically there'll be links below, but also how does someone reach you, find you, that type of thing, Melissa?
They can connect through Facebook, or they can find me on Wolford Alchemy or Harmonic Vibrations.
Okay, awesome.
Or through you.
Okay, yeah, so we'll put some links below, of course, but thank you so much. Thank you for listening in. Hopefully you got some valuable information, and check us out. We've got more shows coming, and thank you once again, Melissa. Everyone else, thank you so much. Love you guys.
Thanks, John.